Hey guys, so today I wanted to share with you my vegan pantry essentials. So everybody's are going to be a little bit different, but these are the ones that I find that I always have around. And if you want to eat healthier, or if you just became vegan, or if you just need recipe ideas, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that you should always have on hand is rice. So we buy a huge thing of rice like this, and it's 8 kilo. We're like half done it now, but it lasts quite a while, and it's only like $7 for a huge thing like this. So it's definitely worth the money, and having this on hand makes a quick, easy meal. You make so many things with rice, like enchiladas and rice paper rolls and so many other things. So it's always good to have some rice. Like I said, you can make rice paper rolls and stuff with them. I just always have these around, and there's quite a bit in here. I just get them from the grocery store in the Asian aisle. So the next thing that you always want is beans. I don't have any right here right now, but we always have a bunch in the fridge, and we also have uncooked ones in the basement. We also get like huge bags of them, so it comes a lot cheaper that way. But if you don't want to cook your own, you can always have canned beans in the basement or whatever. They're good to make veggie burgers and so many other things. I also usually have veggie burgers that I make that are frozen in the freezer. So the next thing you always want on hand is pasta. So I have all types of pasta here. It's very cheap at the grocery store and very easy again to make, and it's always good to have it around for a good quick meal, as well as pasta sauce. The different types of pasta sauce and spices that you use can change the flavor in the meal completely, so it's always good to have a lot of different spices and stuff. So I always have like basil, cayenne. I really like this La Grill smoldering smoked applewood seasoning. I use that on a lot of stuff too, even like on the barbecue, like potatoes and stuff. Garlic salt, onion salt, all kinds of spices like that, and herbs. They're always good and give your food lots of flavor. So another thing you always want is sweet potatoes and normal potatoes. I always have those around. They're good for fries, mashed potatoes, putting in burritos, and all sorts of things. They stay good for really long. Another thing is chickpeas. I use these in my falafel burgers and some other things, like I make my own hummus and stuff like that. So it's good to have these. If you want, you can also have canned ones too, but I like to make them myself just because then I know exactly how they're made, and I like to make anything I can from scratch. So couscous is another thing kind of like that, and quinoa. I don't have any quinoa right now, but I usually do, and I make like a really good Mexican quinoa, and I have the recipe for that on here. And couscous, it's good to add with as a side for meals, I find. I don't like a bunch of it, I just like it on the side, but that's really good too. So along with the spices, nutritional yeast, it's really good to have around. It gives things more of a cheesy flavor, and it's good for you, so I just get mine from Bulk Barn usually, and I go through quite a bit of it actually, but that's always good, and it gives things a nice flavor. I like to put it in pasta too, and in beans, quesadillas, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I put it in a lot of stuff. So I also always have nuts around. I get them from Bulk Barn as well. I usually have almonds, pecans, walnuts, cashews, and pistachios, and I mix it up with a bunch of other kinds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, stuff like that. It's just good to add into baked goods and just to snack on. They fill you up for a while if you're out and need a snack. I always have tortillas around. So I use tortillas in a lot of things, like my enchiladas, even just eating plain. I make my own chips sometimes. And yeah, so I just have some of those. These are corn tortillas, and I also have flour tortillas sometimes. I also have yuca. Some people call it cassava root. Well, it's called both things, but my friends gave me this actually, and I'm just gonna get some more yet. But you can cook it just like potatoes, and once they're completely dried of the water from boiling the potatoes, you can make them into fries. So these are delicious. I really love them. These are already peeled and cut up and frozen for you, so you don't have to do that. But you can also buy just the complete whole root, just like a potato, and peel it yourself. Another good thing to always have around is almond milk. So this kind, it's like this, so it's closed off, and you can store it in your pantry. You don't have to have it in the fridge, and it doesn't expire for a really long time. So it's good to have this stored in your basement or pantry, whatever, to have extra in case you run out. Also, you always want to obviously have tons of fruits and vegetables around. That's pretty obvious, but that's just fresh stuff. This is more like stuff to have in your pantry, but yeah, I just buy whatever's on sale or in season for fresh fruits and vegetables. Anyway, I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.